I'm going to ask you something that is a narrative that exists out there. And Necro, when you watch this, just remember this is not something I'm making up. This is stuff that people are saying online, and people on Reddit and all on the internet, they're saying this, right? So I just think it's best to clear it up, because when a lie is left unchecked, it becomes the truth, right? But the narrative is that when Necro brought you in, people weren't feeling you artistically or from a skill point, and he asked a certain member of the camp, I think you know who I'm talking about, what they thought of you, and they said you needed some work, and somehow Necro allegedly created this fake beef between you two. This is what they're saying online.
That may or may not be true. It didn't cross me in my face. Okay? So everybody is going to agree on one thing, that if it gets brought to me, I'm actually pretty cool with criticism, because I felt like I was given an opportunity, and if you tell me that Necro actually coached me on certain things on my solo album, Barn of the Naked Dead. I respected him as a producer. He's co-signing me. He is producing and funding my complete first album, my solo album. So who am I to tell him, nah, you're wrong, my shit is dope, it doesn't need any work? Right. Like, so he did. He said, so the song, I'll give you an example. The song The Crazies, right? I wanted it just to be some rugged shit where I was talking about fucking somebody up, right? It's one of my classic records. And he was like, yo, this beat, everybody wanted to rap on this beat. And I said, this beat is for Hyde. Like, this is because when he was putting out all the albums in 2004, we all got a selection of beats, and it was hundreds of beats, which is like, it's crazy. It's like a kid in a candy store that we had 150 Necro beats to all hand pick and choose. So a lot of us picked the same beats. I picked beats on Sabak's album that I wanted, and he was like, you know what? That's more for Sabak, and that's the RZA dope producer, executive producer that Necro is. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. And they all, I think they all picked the Crazies beat to rap on. And Necro was like, nah, that beat Hyde. That's for Hyde. Like, Hyde's gonna sound the best. But Hyde, I don't like what you're rhyming about on it. I think because everybody wanted to rhyme on it, we should make that a posse track, and don't make it a solo Hyde record. Being that everybody wanted to rhyme on it and it's dope, and you could set it off. It's your album. You set off the Crazies with your verse. And let's put everybody on it. It'll be like a dope Wu-Tang rapper after rapper. He said that. He brought that to the table. And that's him being a team player. And I said, hell yeah, you're right. Let's do it. And I rewrote my verse. My verse wasn't that at first. I rewrote my verse and made it some posse shit, me spitting my shit, and then the next motherfucker upspits his shit, and we made it like a Circle of Tyrants type steez. And I think, honestly, Circle of Tyrants might have got butted. Like Circle of Tyrants might have came from a lot of the stuff that was on my album. Like we did a lot of posse tracks, a lot of features on my album, right? And the way that it came off, and it came across to the fans, it was very on some Wu-Tang shit, but aggressive, Hyde style, violent. Not saying that obviously Necro style too, Necro beats, but Circle of Tyrants became a runoff. I felt like it was a runoff of Barn of the Naked Dead in a way, and I thrived, and I didn't get a lot of love right off the bat from the Necro fan base on the message board for Barn. They're like, oh, a Necro wannabe. Oh yeah, Necro's protege. Or Necro, he's just rapping evil. He's just like he's rapping horrorcore, like whatever. So a lot of maybe the diehard hip hop fans might have shit on me a little bit, said I was one dimensional, and that maybe that I couldn't hold down my whole a whole album by myself because I had these legends at the time, like Bill and Non-Phixion and Necro, and who already had their DAP, and they're respecting their place in underground hip hop, and they're all supporting cast on my album, and maybe I can't hold down. Yeah, Hyde is rugged, or Hyde, he spits, he's rugged. Yeah, but I don't think he can hold down a solo album by himself. He needed all that, and maybe I did, maybe I didn't. It definitely helped. It definitely helped. Like if you're in a lineup with Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, if you're in that lineup in there, and you do your thing, and then they knock you. They hit the home run, even if my verse wasn't the best on my own album. But I did my thing, and the song came out good. Hey, it's a classic album. If you look back at it now, you may respect my verses a little more and say, hey, this kid had something. He was different from everybody else. He actually held his own with everybody. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. That's up for debate. But I know that where I've come to as a lyricist now, I'm very competitive, and I think people know that they're gonna have to come with their best shit if they're on a track with Hyde. My energy, my lyricism, my flow, my presence on the mic. It's not easy to match. So cool. Bring out that competitiveness. A lot of people don't do. A lot of maybe bigger perceived artists who fans want me to do songs with don't do songs with me, or not receptive toward it, or never reached out, or someone I might have put on my album never, and I'm like, yo, you gave me that verse, that's dope. Throw me on your album. I got you on a verse anytime you want. They never hollered. So I'm not gonna say any names, but I'm saying like they never hollered.
But have you heard that narrative I'm referring to? Have you heard people talk about that before?
That it's not true. That Necro said other members in the camp that said I needed work. That it's not true. I think that's probably true.
No, I mean like that there was a fake beef that was created between you two. Have you heard people say that before?
A fake beef that was created between us two.
Between you and another member of the camp. I can't say the person's name because they've made threats to report videos and stuff.
A fake beef was created. That's what I'm saying. If it happened, it didn't happen to my face. So maybe a fake beef might have been created so they don't have to come to say it to my face. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like if a guy comes over to me like, Hyde, you suck. You need work. You can't be on my album. Like I'd be like, yo, explain yourself. Like I don't know. I just don't think it would happen. It didn't happen. So so it didn't happen. It all depends on how you come at me. So like I'm actually receptive towards criticism is what I'm saying. So if it did happen, and somebody thought I was garbage and I needed work, somebody in the crew, if it did happen, then maybe maybe in their opinion I did need work. So what you're saying is that Necro poisoned me and my relationship with that person, saying that this person thinks you're garbage. Is that's
basically that's what the narrative is saying that people are saying online. Yeah.
If it okay, so I mean, yeah. Necro told me that Necro told me that people were not really feeling me 100% yet. That fucking that I needed work, and I'm like, cool. I mean, whatever. It's the if it's
you
the
got to
truth,
start
it's the
somewhere,
truth.
right? You got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Necro was like, do a. I just come out and say it. So it's like do a hook on Bill's album because it's Bill's solo album, and Bill, like he wants you to do a hook, not a full verse. So I'm like, all right, but at least I'm on the album, right? I just look the glass is half full type thing, like so. I get my shot. I'm going to impress. I'm going to do my thing. I get on your album, whoever's album it is. I'm going to get on it and do my Hyde thing that I was capable of doing at the time. Maybe I'm better now. Maybe I'm better then. That's, there's fans that say that, oh, Hyde, do you all the shit that they shit on, and I said I was one dimensional. Now they want me to do that old style. Oh, I like your old shit better tthan your new shit. Like some of them.
You can't ever make everyone happy.
Yeah, so I can't make everybody happy, but I know I'll slap your fucking face. No, in person, like if you get disrespectful. So state your case. You don't think? I mean, I have fans tell me all the time, like, "Oh, yo, your old shit is legendary," and I'll be like, whether I may think, "Oh, fuck this guy," like so that you're saying that you don't listen to my new shit. All right, whatever, man. You like my old shit? Cool. Hey, I'm selling Barn of the Naked Dead on my website now, the reissue. You want to buy it? I'll sign it for you. I'll make lemons out of lemonade. I mean, your lemonade out of lemons. Like I'll find a way to. I don't take it. I'm not gonna. As you see, I'm a very confident person.
Right.
So true confidence. Someone's a comment is not going to break down my confidence.
Hmm.
Someone's comment, I know what I'm capable of. I know I got fans. I know that my shit is good because I like it. I like to listen to it. I find myself as a connoisseur of hip hop music and good music. A lot of the people I mentioned, are good. So if I'm listening to my own shit a lot, it's good. So it's like whatever. I know my shit is good. So do I have to be the best on the fucking planet and be on Mount Rushmore? No. If you listened and you liked and it helped you, thank you. Keep listening. You might not like my new single, but you might like my next single. So give me that chance to
Right.
impress you next time. Hey, if I did an album, if you jumped on my album and you did a dope verse for me and fans liked it, they might have liked it because me and you, our dynamic on the track was dope together. So why don't you holler at me? I told you I got you on a verse. Hit me up. Let me rap on your album and it might be dope. So, and the fans might like it. But you know what? The rappers are they don't want to be outshined on their own shit.
Right.
Because of that. Remember I said I thought Nas had maybe the best verse on the whole fucking album and the Source thought that too? Maybe they don't like that. Maybe they like it because it made it a good song. Listen, I'll come straight out and say it, bro. On Barn of the Naked Dead, I feel like, and I've told Bill this, I've told Necro this, I felt like Bill and Necro had better verses on my album than on my own song. And I'd be like, yo, Bill, you fucking killed that verse. I love this, and this, how you did it. Necro, you destroyed the song Knife in Your Spine. It's a classic Hyde song. It's really fucking brutal. It's a Suspiria beat. It's a real dope song. Love it. It's one of my favorite songs. The fans love it. I like Necro's verse better than mine. There's fans that have told me they like my verse better than Necro's. Me, Hyde, I'm telling you, I think Necro killed it better than I killed it on the song. I think Bill's verse might be the best on the Crazies.
You,
Whatever. That's my own personal taste.
though, like I think Necro say if he did say that to you, people are jumping at the negative, but he could have just been trying to inspire you to work harder though.
Oh, that's definite. That
Yeah.
is fucking definite. You know what that's called in the music business and in bands and in teams? It's called hazing, right? So you can haze me in your own way. Don't tell me that I'm not on your level physically, or that I don't have the same hunger or the same dedication. I'm not going to put the same work in. I might not have been as lyrically proficient and technical and perfect as everybody else who's a veteran is. That's what a coach does. And you think you're gonna walk in the room and be doper than Dre on Dre's song? Probably not. Be a little humble. I don't know. I'm a team player, man.
But
It's tough for
Necro
me to.
saw the potential in you though, which is really
Yes, yes,
important. You
yes,
know.
yes, yes. And he in his own way, in his own blunt, abrasive way, down a fight for me, probably pissed them off. you know, and he pissed him off like, yo, are you out of your fucking mind? Listen to Hyde is fucking dope, and Hyde will rep his shit and rep your shit and punch people in their face for you, for him, for me, and come on tour, work harder than you on your own fucking song, or on your own fucking tour. And it's true. That's true. Everybody wants me down with them because I'm a good team player, and I just have an energy about me, man. I know my energy. When I pop up in the room, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Nobody's really saying shit to me. And when I jump in the room on some one-on-one shit, and like you're gonna diss me, you're gonna diss Hyde. They know my energy. You know my energy. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't want to come across violent.
Right, right. I got you.
It's just whatever. You ask a lot of people in underground hip hop. Do your research. Like ask. I don't want to say names either. Just people my contemporaries.